Now, this is my person table. So in the last class, Dhaliwal has asked me one question. If you remember Dhaliwal, you had a question, you had a doubt. Okay, so your doubt was, I can select the minimum score. I can select the minimum score from the table. But how to check which person is having the minimum score? Okay, like using this query, I was able to find the minimum score was the value of the minimum score in the table, that is 55 here. Okay, but how to find which particular person is having that minimum score? Okay, so what you can do is that here you will be using basically what you can say is subquery. Okay, so subquery is what? Query inside a query. Here you have to use query inside a query. So what is happening? So with this, what I'm getting the minimum score, that is 55. Now, just forget this query. Just let's say I want to get the name and the details of the person who has score 55. So how I will write? For that, I have to write select star from person where score is equal to 55. So it will give me the details of that person. The score is 55. Now, just this 55 I'm getting from this query. So what I can do? I can just give the query instead of the value. So what will happen? It will get the value from this query, and then it will also get the value and it will use this in the external query. So the same thing I'll get if I query the whole thing. So this is how you can, this was the doubt of Dhaliwal's in the yesterday class, sorry, in the previous class, that how to get the details of the person who has the minimum score. We are getting the minimum score using the minimum operator. But how to get the details of that person? You have to use this. That is a query inside a query. So when you use a query inside a query, that is subquery, and that is the one which will be reading in today's class. Okay. So here I used a query inside a query. Right? That is my subquery. So you clear, Thaliwal? This was your doubt in the previous class.
Yeah, pretty clear.
Uh, now, so today's topic is our subquery. So what is a subquery? Just now we saw an example of subquery. Subquery means a query inside a particular query. That is subquery. So before going to subquery, let me tell you, I have created two tables. Okay, I've created two tables. Just I will be uh, putting it in the Excel for your better understanding. Okay, let's see that what are the things I've used created. The first is a person table. I've created persons table. Okay, so what are the details I'm having in the person table? So these are the details for me in the person table. Okay, that is a person ID. Next is your last name, first name, last name, first name, subject, score, and email. Okay, on this email. Once, so score is okay. So these are my four data in the table, the person table. Okay. Now, again, I have another table that is my books table. Okay. I have another table, that is my books table. I have created it. Okay. Books. Books. So there. I have person ID. I have person ID and book code. These two columns. Book. Okay. These are the two columns in that table. Let me copy the data. Okay. So this is the account table. Book table. Okay. So I have now these two tables created in my database. Okay. Next. Let's see. See, here is the person ID. So the person ID here is the what? Primary key of this person, and this person ID is the foreign key of this book. Okay, so these two tables are related. This is a parent one, this is a child one. These two are related using this person ID key. Okay. Now, show the first type of subquery is using the keyword all. Okay, using the keyword all. Just see the example of the first type of subquery. Okay. Now, what I am doing here, see, select first name, or you can give star, whichever column you want. If you want all the column, give a star from person table, where person ID. Okay, where person ID, that means select star from person table where this person ID is equal to what? All. I'm using the keyword all. Select person ID from book where book tone is equal to 28. That means book tone is 28 means person ID it will return me 24. Okay, book tone is equal to 28 means this internal query will return me what? 24, because book tone 28 has the person ID what? 24. Now this 24 I will use here person ID is equal to all 24. Okay, so basically in this query we cannot use greater than or less than, because it will give me a range of values. Only we can use equal to if I'm using all keyword here. Okay, because if I'm using all keyword means it has to give a single value. It doesn't have to give me a range of value. To give me a range of value, I'll use any keyword. Okay, so here once I give greater than is equal to 25, I have two values. It is matching two person ID, but it is not returning me anything. But if I give is equal to 25, it's matching a single value. Okay, 25 is 23. So 23 is returning me. That is Ericsson. See Ericsson. Okay, so all is used. That means it should match all the values. So I can have only a single value returned out here. Okay, so I cannot use a range of value. If I give greater than or less than, it will give me a range of value. So it will not work for that. For all, you have to use a single value. So I'm giving it equal to. Okay, let me do the same thing with any operator. The same thing with any operator, you can see I can use a range of values. Okay, just the same query, exact. Okay, what you have to do, see why, one more thing, let me tell you. Why it was not working is that when I'm given a range here, I am getting here 24 and 25. Okay. Let's see it is working with equal to or not. If I do a equal to, range same I'm giving 25. Now just delete this. Let's see it is working or not. See, it is working. Why? Because just I replaced all into any. Just I replace all into any, but when I give greater than 25 means it is having a range of value. It is having more than one value. So what is happening when it is having more than one value? It is not working. So all works with a single value if it is a all keyword. But if it is a any keyword, even if I give a range of values, so it is working. So any work for a range of values, all work for a single value, the exact value. Okay. Understood?
Yeah.
So this is, we are using query of one table and that value we are using in the query of another table. So this is the use of all keyword and any keyword. Okay. If you are using a query of a different table and want to derive it value and use it in the another table query. So if you are using all, you have to give the exact value. If you are using any, you can give a range of value. Okay, multiple value, more than one values. Because this will return me a single value, single person ID, but this will return me multiple person IDs. Okay. Clear everyone? Dhaliwal clear?
Yes, Pratik, clear.
Gautami clear? Puzzle clear? Say yes, no at least. You are there or not? Puzzle. Puzzle, you are clear? You are on mute.
Hear me or not? Hello?
Hi. You're clear or not? I'm not able to hear because you
Yes,
are on
yes,
mute.
I said yes, but I don't know why it is not working.
Okay, okay, you are on mute, that's why. Okay, next is that. Let's see another type of query. Okay, so see, for subquery, you can use multiple keywords. So we just need to learn what are the different ways to write a subquery. Okay, so next we'll be using where exist keyword to write a subquery. Okay. Next is a exist keyword where exist. Okay, so let's see. So in exist also, we can have more than one value. Okay, that means I can have a range of values. Now, here the inside query is important. See what I have did. Just understand here. Okay, I am not querying two table here. A single table I am querying here. In the subquery also, inside the inside query also, just the single. No, sorry. In the inside query, I am also using to the other table also. But just see the inside query. Select person ID from books. That means from the second table, where books.person ID is equal to person.book ID. And book count is less than 100. Now why? See, why I have used book.person ID and person.person ID. Why? Because I want to just relate the person ID. Now, if I just write person ID is equal to person ID because both the column name are same. This person ID name column is same. This person ID column is same. So how the SQL command is will know which person ID I'm telling. So to make the SQL command, I'm using table name dot person ID. That means the person ID of book table is equal to person ID of person table. Okay, so what I did, select person ID from book table where the person ID from the book table matches the person ID of the person table. Why? Because there are some person IDs here, you can see, like here 24, 25, 23, 22, but 20, 21, 22, these are some extra person ID present, which is not present in the person table. Okay, so I just want to work on those person IDs which person IDs are present in the person table. So for that reason, I have given a clause where books.person ID is equal to person ID. Because if I don't use it and write and book tone is less than 1000, it may happen that it will return me the person ID 20 and 21. But when I am going to use this value in the first table, it will fail because this first table don't have this person ID. For that reason, I have to use books.person ID is equal to person ID. So it will work only for those person ID of the book table which is present in the person table, or else it will not work. Understood why I am using this books.person ID is equal person.person ID, everyone?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Because ultimately this person ID will be returned and used in the person table. If I return a person ID which is not present in the person table, it will ultimately throw me error. Because that is not there, right? It cannot query it. So first I told just work on those person ID which is present in the person ID table. Then you check the condition that book tone is less than 100. So what it will do? First it will filter out that 24, 25, 23 and 33 is present. So 24, 25 and 23 it will work as 33 is there, but here it is not there. So it will not take into consideration. It will take into consideration only these three columns. And then second condition it will check is your book is less than 100 or not. So, oh yeah, all the book are less than 100. So what will happen? It will return this 3% ID. And now this 3% ID will be used in the external query. Select first name from person where exist this 3% ID. So you'll see only these three record will be shown now. First name will be shown now. Akshay will not be shown because that is not present in the both the table. So that will be ruled out. Okay. See, Akshay is not there. That is ruled out. Clear everyone this query? These are important queries. Clear or not? Daliwal, Patami, puzzle.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Next. Next is yours. Just a minute. So let's start from books. Okay, sorry. Yeah. So next is your, see, what is the inside query? Select book owned from book. That means select this column value, book owned value from books. Okay. Where book tone is greater than 20. Okay, book tone greater than 20 means it will select this all these values 23, 24, 25, 28, 31. Now what I'm doing? Then select star from books. Same table I'm doing. There is no different table here. Earlier it was outer was person, inner was book. But here both the table are good. Okay. So what I am doing? Select star from books where book tone is greater than what? Some select book tone from books where, so it will return me all these values. These values. These all value, it will be replaced here. That means select star from book where book tone is greater than some these all value 23, 24, 25, 28, 31. So if I execute it, see, we're getting 24, 25, 28, and 31. See, 24, 25, 28, and 31. Why 23 is not shown? Just this is a complex one. Just understand. See, just see here. If I run the whole query, it is showing me 24, 25, 28, 21. But if I run this internal query, it is returning me 23, 24, 25, 28, 21. But when I run the whole query, 23 is not shown, 24, 25, 28, and 31 is shown. Why? Didn't break it out, right? Just break the query, you'll understand. Anyone understood why it happened? No one understood, but no one is asking about, right? See, the inner query return is 23, 24, 25, 28, and 31. Yes or no? The inner query gives me this result. Now what I did? Let's start from this is greater than this values. Okay. Sure. I'm giving this values. Okay. Just understand. Okay. I'm just breaking the query. Now what I did, select start from books where book tone is greater than 23, 24, 25. If you run only books, let's start from books. Run this query. See. So what is happening in the external query? Select star from books where book tone is greater than 23. So for the first value 23, first value 23, what is happening? It is returning, it will return me all this column from 24 to 25 to 28 to 31. So already it has all this value stored in it, the result set to be displayed. Next come for 28. So when it come for 28, it will give me these three values. So it's already present in the first set, which is there. So for that reason, 23 is not stored because for 23, it will return me 24, 25, 28, 31. But when it comes to 24, it is returning 25, 28, and 31, which is already present in the first set. Okay. Same goes for 25, 28, and 31. So for that reason, the internal query will return me these values, but the external query after running it, it will return me only 24, 25, 28, 31, and 23 will not be displayed. Clear or not, everyone? Tell me. Dhaliwal, clear?
No, still not. Why it is not showing the 23?
That's why I told it. No, it's a complex one. But why it is not showing the you didn't understood till now. See what you go step by step. You understood what this is returning, the internal query.
Yeah, this is returning, yeah, 23, 2.
23, 24, 25, 28, 31
Yeah.
because greater than 20 is showing me person. Okay. Now, when I come to the external query, select start from books where book tone is greater than 23, 24, 25, 28, 31. So just go for the first case. Greater than 23. What are the value which will be displayed in the result set? Greater than 23. Book tone greater than 23 is 24, 25, 28, 31, right? 24, 25, 28. This one clear or not? But
So
just
why
go.
WooComb query is not taking from greater than 20? Why it is taking from 23?
Because greater than 20 is for the internal query. Whatever the return of this query, that is got replaced here, right? Why it will go for 20 now?
Understand, yeah.
Now you
Got
understood,
it.
right? Now you
Yeah,
understood. It's got,
yeah, understand.
it got replaced here. So greater than 20, it will return 24, 25, 28. Now when it is come for the second and greater than 24, it will return 25, 28, 31. It's already present in the result set. Now when it will go for 25, it will return 28, 31. It's already present in the result set, 28, 31. When it will go than 31, greater than 31, there is no such record. So it will show this final result set in the result query. Understood? Taliban?
Yeah.
Hasan?
Yes, it is clear now.
Gautami?
Understood, sir.
Okay. Next. So you need to remember which keyword to use when, okay. Next is that select first name from person table where person ID in. We can use in also sometimes. Okay, so what we'll do in means just see just decode step by step. Just run the inner code. So what it will return me if I run the inner code? Select a person ID from book where book tone is 31. So book tone is 31 is what? 25. So it will return me 25. So it return me 25. Or let's say book tone is greater than book tone is greater than 25. So it will return me 28, 31. If I run this, I'll get 24, 25. Okay, person ID 24, 25. Why? Because who got greater than 25? Who got greater than 25 is 28, 31. So person ID is 24 and 25. So it will return me person ID 24, 25, the inner query. Now, what it becomes now? The inner query now becomes like this. The booked one in 24, 25. Person ID 24, 25 is written, right? 24 and 25. Okay. Now, what is this query is telling? Select first name from person, where person ID in means is equal to. Where person ID is equal to 24, 25. So if you go to 24 and 25, 24 and 25, first name is Skimrit and Sharma. So it will return you Skimrit and Sharma now if you run the whole query. Skimrit and Sharma. Clear this one? This subquery clear everyone?
Yes.
Puzzle Gautami?
It's clear, sir.
Okay. So the next topic is your join. So what is join? Let's say I have two tables. I want to get a table by joining both the tables. I have to create a third table by joining both the tables. Just like your bike, it has different component. When you join it using screws and all, you get a complete bike, right? Same here also. Join is used to join different tables all together based on some conditions. So there are also different type of joins. So let's understand the inner join. The first type of join is inner join. So what is the inner join? Now we have two types of table, two tables here. Only the common column is your person ID. It is present here. It is present here also. So inner join, what we will do? We will create a table only for those columns which are present in both of them. That means when we create a result set, it will omit 33 out of here because 33 is not present here, and it will omit 20, 21 and 22 out of here because it's not present here. It will only take those ones which are present in both the tables for the common column. Let's see that. See. So how to write the query for inner join? So it's very simple. Select star from person, the first table, inner join book, the second table. Do a inner join of person table with book table. Okay. So I have to do a inner join with the person table with the book table. And what is the condition? Condition is person.person ID. That means person's table person ID column is equal to books table person ID. If I don't write person.person ID books.person ID, then it will not understand who person ID is for which table. So that's why for that reason I'm telling that the person ID column of the person table is equal to person ID column of the book table. Use this condition and do a inner join between person and book table. Let's see what is the result. See the result here. In left hand side it is showing me the person table, and right hand side it is showing me the book table. So if you see the person table, it has not included 33 row value. See 33 row value is not including. Why? Because it's not present here in the book table. Same goes for the book table. You will not see 20, 21 and 22 is included in the books table. Why? Because it's not there in the person table. So it just take out the common values which is present in both the table and then create our final third table. Everyone clear or not? Inner join, tell me.
Yeah, clear.
Yeah.
Puzzle?
Yes.
Clear.
Yes.
Okay. Next is your full join, or it is called as full outer join also. This is inner join, this is called outer join. It's called as full outer join, or it is also called as full join, whatever name you want to call. Okay. So in full join, what will happen? Will not be giving any conditions. Why? Because full join, it will completely see the result, then you'll understand what it is doing in the full join. See the table. It's giving you a lot of values. Why? Because in full join, it is not at all seeing what is common and all anything. It's just doing a full join. So in full join, what will happen? This 20, see, this person ID 20, this single column will create one record with this column, create one record with this column, this create one record with this column, this create one record with this column. Again, this column will create one record with this column, one record with this column, one record with this column, one record. All the columns will create one record with all the columns. So if you'll see for 20, it will have created 4 columns. See, person ID 20, it has created 4 columns with all the records of the person table. Again, it will come to 21. It will also create 4 records with all the columns of the person table. Same goes for 22, 23, 24, 25. Here nothing is matched. Each column will create record for all the columns of the first table. Each column of the second table will create records for all the columns of the first table. So here you can see the person IDs are not matching. Here person ID is 33, here person ID is 20. So it doesn't carry, means consider the person ID matching. It doesn't consider any matching because we are also not giving any matching condition here. Unlike inner join where we are giving a matching condition, here we are not giving any matching condition. We're doing a full join. It is called outer join. Okay, full outer join also. So it's just create what it does. It maps this with the 4 1. So it will create 4 records for this single column. Again, for this single column, it will do 4 records. So it will match. Like this, it will go on for all the values. So this is how full outer join is done. Clear the level?
Yeah.
Puzzle?
Yes.
Gautami?
Yes, sir.
This is very important. Inner join, outer join. Mostly we'll use inner join, but these are also important. Full outer join, full join. Okay, next is your left join. There is left join, right join, and self join. So let's see what is left join. Okay, let's see what is left join. What I'm doing in left join? What happened? Select this. Okay. See, what I'm doing in left join, same thing. In inner join, instead of inner join, I just gave left join. Rest all are same. Only the condition is also same. So condition is also same. Person ID is equal to book.person ID. Then what is the difference between inner join and left join? Let's see what is the difference. In left inner join, you will see only those columns which are common in both the tables. That is for that record is created. But in left join, we'll see a single change. Minor change is there. Sheet. What it did here in left join means it will give priority to the left table. Left table is person table. So it will create record for all the values that is present in the left table. It will not give any priority to the right table. First of all, what it will do, it will create record for all the values that is present in the left table. So we have 4 records in the left table. So it will create the result set with all the 4 values. Now what it will do, after it has created the result set with the 4 values, now what it will do, it will see which all columns are matching with the right table. So these 3 columns are matching 24, 25 and 23. 24, 25 and 23. So for these 3 columns, like the inner join, it will create a right table with all those values which is present in the right table. But for the one which is not matching and it is present in the left table, for those it will have here as null. That's no value. It will have no value. But for which are matched, just like inner join, it will create all this. If it was inner join, this 4th row will not be there. Only these 3 rows will be there, which are matched. But for left outer join, left join, it will give priority to the left table, create all the records of the left table, then it will go for the right table and see which are matching, it will create record, which are not matching, it will give none. Clear everyone? Difference between inner join and left join. Dhaliwal,
Yeah, clear.
Gautami,
Clear, sir.
Puzzle. Puzzle, clear or not?
Yes.
Okay. Next is your right join. This is your left join. Next is the right. Right join is just the reverse of the left table. So what it will do? It will give priority to the book table because it is present in the right. Now, once it create a result set with all the record of the right table, it will match which all are present in the left table. That it will put the record, rest all it will keep null. Just see, just the reverse of the left one. Just run it. Now see, this is the complete right table. Okay, complete right table which is there. It will create in the result set. Then what it will do? It will see which all are matching in the left table. So this 23, 24, 25 was matching. So it created record for them. Rest all 22, 21, 22 are not matching. So it is giving null, null, null. Means no values there. So this is right table, right join. Clear, Dhaliwal?
Yeah.
Gautami?
Yes,
Yes.
sir. Yes, sir.
Next is your self join. Means self join means the table joins with itself. That is self join. No two, here will not be joining two tables. Here I will be joining same table with the same table. Okay, so what I'll do, select start from, give the table name person and give a alias. Just like alias we are giving for column as a, here we don't have to use that keyword as, just give a means it will represent this person table. Again, you give same table name person but B. Okay, so now if I write A means it will refer to this person, if I write B means this person, but anyways, these both are same table only. Where A dot person, this sign we have already learned, not equal to. That means A dot person is not equal to B dot person ID. So create a table. Okay, this is self join. Okay, create a table joining both the same table with the same table where person ID is not equal to the person ID. That means it will create two temporary tables. So the person A I have written means it will create a table with the same replica of person table. It will create a B table with same replica of person table. Now what I have given the condition A's person ID. So basically what will happen? Now a person here when I write this query, it will create two tables. It will create one table this one. Again, it will create one table this one. So it will make it as A. It will make it as B. Now these are two tables for me. Okay, these are two tables for me. So what it will do now? My condition is A dot person ID not equal to B dot person ID. That means A's person ID is not equal to B dot person ID. That means 24 will be creating a join with the column of B table where there is no 24 because 24 is equal to 24. That is not my condition. I am telling that A's person ID is not equal to B dot person ID. That means it will create a record of 24 with 25, 23, 33. It will create a record of 25 with 24, 23, 33. It will create a record of 23 with 24, 25, and 33. It will create a record of 33 with 24, 25, and 23. So it is joining same table with the same with based on the condition. Now see 24 is mapped with 33, 23, 25. It's not mapped with 24 because my condition is that only. You don't map, it's not equal to. So where it is not equal, it is creating this record. For 24, it created record for 33, 23, 25. Again for 25, it created record for 33, 23, and 23. Like this for the other columns also. Clear self join?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Puzzle?
Yes.
Okay. So the last is your union operator. So what is the union operator? Okay. So the union operator is used to combine two result set. Here we are not combining two tables. Understand? Till join, what we are doing? We were combining two tables. Okay. But now in union, you are combining two result set. That means you have a select query, another select query. We are combining those two select query, the result of two select query into one single select query. Also into one result basically. So that is the use of union keyword. Let's see what is the use. So first in union separates two result query basically. Select give me a result query. So first result query is select person ID from persons. This is from the person table. So select person ID from person means how many value will be there? 24, 25, 23, 33. Sorry, I'm getting 24, 25. The second result query is select person ID from books. So if I run it means I'll get 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. I have here 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Now what it will do, union will do, this will merge both the values. So if it merge means if you'll see the result now after merging, see what it is doing. 24, 25, 23, 33, 20, 21, 22. That means the same value is not getting repeated because 25 is present here, 25 is also present here. But in the final results, you will see 25 is present just one. It's not present two times. So what basically it does, from both the result set, it combines it, and for duplicate values, it is just showing one value. But it is having all the unique values from both the result set. That is the use of union. So what is the restrictions if you are using union? The column must have similar data type. That means you cannot make a result set, select result set which is returning me integer and another select result set which is returning me string and try to combine it. It will not combine because the column set, this means the result set should have the similar type of value. That means if it is integer means it is integer. If it is date means the other one will also be date. If it is string means the other one will also be string. Understood? Now see,
Yes.
the same number of columns should be there. You cannot do a union that here select person ID comma first name from person, union select person ID from person. No. Same number of column will be there. Then how it can do union? It can do one column with one column, right? For the second column, what it will do? It cannot be done. So for union, the number of column in both the result sets will also be equal. Okay. Now let's see. It told me I can just combine two result set of sub integer type. So what I can do? Select person ID from person. That is the integer type. That I can take. Then select book tone from person. That I can also use. Let's see if I am able to use or not. Instead of person ID, book tone. So this is also will return me it is a result set, right? Let's see what is happening if I run it. See, that also you can do. Not necessarily the same column will be done union. No. The restriction is that both the column returns type should be same. See, person ID from person is the integer type, book tone from person is a integer type. So what it does, it is doing the union. And the number of columns in the left result set and the right result set should be same. These two conditions should be followed to do a union. Then only it will be done, or else it will not be done. Okay. So person ID from person, see it returned 24, 25, 23, 33. This present here 24, 25, 23, 33. And book tone from books. It is what 12, 23, 24, 25, 28, 31. So here also 25 is common, here 25 common, here 25 common. So it will be omit 20 and 24 is also common, 24, 25 it will omit, rest all it will 23 is also common. So it will give me what 12, 28 and 31. From that and it will see 12, 28 and 31 appended in the last.
So the values which are same that are not going to be appended?
The values which are same, for that it is already showing, right? So that's why for duplicate value it is just showing a single value. It will not show it two
Oh.
times.
Okay.